everybody, this is Jennifer Dono, and in this video, I'm going to be planning out the last week of 2020. I'm using my Passion Planner, which is the annual dated Passion Planner that's in a large size, and I haven't used it for actual planning purposes for the past couple weeks because I've been tracking my major definite purpose, which is what I'm writing here right now in my this week's focus spot. But I haven't done it for the last couple of weeks because I've been tracking my video subscribers and watch hours, which is part of my YouTube goal. And I've decided to not do that this week and just take it back to basics. And this is my favorite way that I've planned over the year, was doing this time blocking, which I'll show you in just a little bit. And also just my general to-do list that's focused around my major definite purpose. So with that in mind, if you enjoy this video, I would love for you to subscribe and like and comment and all that fun YouTube stuff below. So getting back on to the point. So what I'm doing right now is just making sure that it's a fun space to look at. And I think I've talked about this in previous videos where I think anything that you do as far as planning should be aesthetically pleasing if you're doing it in this kind of weekly format, so it'll encourage you to always open up the back book or the book back up. Whenever I've scribbled or done things quickly, it's always made me not really want to look at it that often, which is kind of a bummer. But another reason why I was recommitting to my Passion Planner was over the past couple weeks, I've been so impressed by the company. I love brands when they do good things. And I've had the privilege of being able to work for a lot of amazing brands that have done things that I've always been impressed with. Part of the things that I think is so impressive is when you over-communicate and you are transparent in what is happening. Passion Planner had some issues with shipping, and Angel Trinidad, the founder of Passion Planner, came out and said, hey, this is what's up. We're going to honor any refund requests because it was shipping issues during the holidays. And not only that, but it's coming up to the new year. And so planning is a huge thing. But they were honoring refunds if they needed it. And also they created a Your Gift is on its way digital graphic thing that someone could download. And I just thought that was such a cool way to remedy the situation. And plus, you can go to Passion Planner and download all of the templates and all of the stuff for free and just print it off and begin using it, which is what I did at the beginning of 2020. So I listed out all of my things that I'm going to be doing this week as far as my daily focuses goes. And I've talked about in the past how that's always been an issue for me, but this month has been pretty easy because my focus has aligned with the weekly focus, my major definite purpose for the month, which is putting out a video every day and then also waking up at 5 a.m. every day. I've done pretty good on both of those fronts. I did take a few days off during Christmas, which wasn't really planned, but at the same time, I just didn't like the videos I was putting out those few days, and it seemed like such a reverent time, or I don't want to say reverent, I don't think that's the right word, but a time that frivolousness and silliness just was not necessary, or anything that didn't matter. So I just kind of I kept those videos. I was like, never mind. And plus it was kind of nice because I feel like some breath and some air was placed onto my videos that I've done in the past. So I listed out those videos and then also just did a little tracker for wake ups and bed by, which is the WU and the BB. Then I listed out, as you saw, my planning for 2021 list, and I've already done some things. So I'll show you the ones that I've done there. For my to-do list, I went ahead and marked it off in areas of my life, which is, I don't think it's something I've ever done. I did wife, mom, and then I did YouTube, and also some business items, and then fun. The wife aspect of my life is more of my role in the family and the things that I needed to get done as far as making sure that the family moves along, because this week is, the kids are on break and my husband's on break for work, but we're in Washington State, so we're in a stay-at-home order, and there's not a whole lot of festive things happening this week, and I need to get a lot of things done, especially for the kids' schoolwork this week, so we have to stay focused at the same time, but I do want to have fun, which is why I have a little fun checklist, because I don't know about you, but if I don't plan to have fun, I just skip it and I focus on what needs to get done. And I do want to point out the cleaning. I have it for Tuesday and Thursday this week. I was doing Monday, Thursday, but I'm done with doing my cleaning on Monday. I think that is dumb. I'm going to do all my cleaning on Tuesday, Thursday, back where it's supposed to be. I did add some doodles for the New Year's Eve celebration because it's just fun. And then the doodles that I did, I got some inspiration online. And so it's not like I'm being super creative here. I just thought that was fun. And that's something that I learned in the Artist's Way, to do more of what is fun. Now what I'm going to do is just go over some of the colors of the week. And this is something that I talked about in my weekly plan on how to plan your week out. And the colors have to do with the Waldorf learning experience that I was introduced to a couple years ago. But I still do think that they're relevant even in my adult life now, in that it gives you just a reminder of what it is that we should be focusing on and what the energy of the day is providing you. I don't know. It's just something fun for me to do. And then speaking of colors, what I'll do next is go into time blocking. And time blocking on my calendar, I set up a whole video of doing that in my Google Calendar. And I'm so sick of the notifications I get on my watch. I get so many notifications on my watch now that I'm just done with that. I have to remove all of those from my Google Calendar. But I do like having the visualization of seeing my day blocked into time, and I don't always follow it exactly, but it's a nice template to go off of as far as if I'm going to plan something, I know, okay, this is the best time of the day, or this is the best day of the week that I should be doing that. I mean, I already block all of my weeks into best suited activities for the day of the week. Wednesdays are my office day. Monday used to be cleaning, but now it's my free day, which is what I'm going to get to in just a little bit of what my focus is for Monday. Another thing that I started doing, since I'm writing it down now, is my turn downs. That is such a helpful little activity each day to do, is to get your bed and I've talked about this in so many different videos, but it really is a game changer for me to get to bed earlier, to make sure that everything, like pajamas are set out. I make sure the kids have everything they need so that 8 o'clock at night, they're not saying, Mom, I need this or whatever. I make sure they have water. So bedtime just goes smoother that way. And then I make sure I'm ahead on the dishes and all of that fun stuff. I'm mapping out just meals. I'm not going to enter them in just yet. And then I have a schoolwork time blocked for each day, in which one of my goals is to read Harry Potter more with the boys. We're on our 7th book. It's been a year and a half of Harry Potter books and fun homeschool-based stuff around the books. And so we're going to do some more reading with that this week just for fun. And then I'm color coding some stuff. I'm lightly getting to it. The pinks that I have in there is when I'm doing my focused work, which is the editing. It's part of the 5 a.m. club from 6 to 8 o'clock is when I do that focused work that's around my goals. From 5 to 6 is the victory hour, in which I do 20 minutes of workouts, 20 minutes of journaling, and 20 minutes of learning. And that kind of moves around based off of if I'm learning while I'm working out, I'm listening to a podcast or something like that. But I really do find that super beneficial. And then I'm just marking out my cleaning days here, and then different focuses of the day, moving anything that was in the to-do list over to the actual days and assigning due dates and when it was that I'm going to focus on things. I did write the budgeting piece there on Wednesday because technically it is an office day, but as you'll see in a second, I do find that I have to move it around based off of the time that I have for that day and something else that I need to get done. So it's all kind of like a plug and play piece where I'm just trying to figure out when's the best time to do different things. But New Year's Eve is going to be a fun one. We're going to do the Twilight Zone, which is an annual, we do that every year. Even since I was a little kid, we did Twilight Zone. Monday, I'm doing my 30,000 steps day, which is just kind of a fun thing for me to do. It's a badge that's in Fitbit, and that's my next one that I need to get to. And I wanted to do that before the end of the year, and I'm going to focus on that on Monday because it's supposed to be sunny here too. And then Wednesday, as you see, I have a business sprint day, and I'm going to make a whole vlog about my 30K day and then my business sprint. I have a plan with me for both of those days coming out, and then a vlog for both of those days. The business sprint is getting my business started. I want to get that done and have it up by the 1st. And so it's kind of like my last push for that. And because it's a business sprint day, I'm focusing on the business. I went ahead and removed the item as far as the budget goes and added it to tonight. Tonight's more of like a prep night for the week, and so I thought that was appropriate anyway, even though it's not like a true office day. You know, it's just about being flexible. But there's a lot of video editings for my focus because that's, again, my major definite purpose for the month. So again, it's just more transferring. I don't know what else to say about that. It's not super fun. I do have a 9 o'clock. I made sure that I highlighted as far as the time blocking goes. That 9 o'clock is a really big deal for me. I need to be in my pajamas, have like magnesium water, be drinking some nice tea, like be chilling out. I have to go to bed earlier because 5 a.m. is ridiculous if you do not go to bed on time. It's just not worth it. I do want to do a fun movie night for New Year's Eve. And then I added a couple little last minute things to my to-do list and just check things off. As far as the to-do list goes for 2021, I did a few of those items already. I did my 100 things list, which was awesome. If you can do and like list out all the things that you did this year, it makes you feel so much better about 2020. I listed off to the kids too. I was like, oh my gosh, you guys, we did a lot of really cool things this year. You did that, and then I figured out my word for the year, which I've always thought is really dumb, but I actually really liked it this year. And I'm also going to do a soundtrack for the year. I'm going to do my vision board and make it really simple. And then I added some other things to that to-do list earlier, which is adding in hikes with the family. And there's things that I don't have planned for this week, but I feel like we'll figure things out as we go. Like tomorrow, I want to make sure that we do some family things outdoors and just get out of the house, but I'm not ready to plan any of that stuff out fully. You know. So look forward to, or not, I mean, I don't know if you'll look forward to, but look for those videos coming up this week. The 30,000 steps one, and then the business sprint, because I think it'll be fun. All right, well, thanks for watching, you guys, and subscribe, like this video if it was helpful, and comment below. Let me know what you're planning for your last week of 2020.